What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back. My bad, it's been a long week. Right, baby girl? Tell everybody what's up. You don't want to talk? No, that's not for eating. We are at Kingdom 862, finally translated. I mean, it was translated Monday, but I was a little bit busy. All right, the chapters start with Jen screaming out his brother, Tan! And Tan, he's on his knees, shot full of arrows and bleeding to death. And finally, he falls. Boom! All this Haitian soldier, everybody's turning around. Tan, Jin. Everybody is screaming. Is Tan okay, Jin? Is he alive? What are you doing with your shirt? Everybody's worried about Tan, and they're asking Jin to tell them. But Jin, he's being a punk and he's not saying nothing. Tan's arrow flies at Sequan with all his might, but in doing so, he reached his limits. Chapter 862, The Ultimate Arrow Kingdom. Tan, he's laying on his back. He's bleeding out. He's going in and out of conscious. The Haitian soldiers asking how Tan is. They're asking Jen, but Jen's not saying nothing. Jen is staring there. It cut to Sequan, and Sequan, he's been cut across the cheek, and all the Zhao soldiers they're asking Sequan if he's okay, and they notice that from his cheek to his left ear it's cut open, and he's bleeding from there. I saw Su Ten fall from his position. That last arrow surely finished him. And then Sequan said, that first large mountain man, as well as great General Yotanwa. I forced them both off the battlefield, but due to outside intrusion, I did not finish them. So, so Sequan knows that he wasn't able to kill them. Uh, Yotana and the other dude, and so he says, however, now with Sultan, the reason I did not finish him was because I lost sight of the target. His arrow, and then everybody was like, just what was that technique just now? And then it cut back to Jin and Tan. Tan is coughing. Jin finally realized that Tan's not dead, and every one of the the Haishen unit, they're like, "Is he alive, Tan?" And Tan finally starts speaking. Chan, Tan, don't talk. It's okay. Ni-chan is here. Thanks to you, I got to see a lot of Sequan's arrow. I'll definitely win now, so you can't die here. And then Tan says, Nichan, while I can, I need to tell you. Dad told us forever ago the secrets of arrows, the ultimate arrow. I feel like just now I figured it out. The ultimate arrow? To beat Sequan, you. And he started coughing. Like, Dad, don't leave us on a cliffhanger, Tan, punkish. Finish. Finish where you're starting. The scene changed to the Hai Shen unit headquarters. And Kyle Ten's over there, and all the other messenger are telling her what's going on. Sujin's infantrymen are advancing. Lieutenant Soswan, Suwan. How are you gonna pronounce it? Soswan. It's Suwan. Cavalry are as well. The Ryuyu unit is in trouble. The enemy is targeting them. The Black Hayo are dominating since their deployment. The Denyu unit too. And then another message can come by. Report, the archer on the right, what we were told to watch out for, has appeared. And Kao Tan was like, what? And Sutan challenged him to an archer duel and lost. And Kao Tan, she's like, wait, what are you saying? The messenger the messenger goes, the enemy archer is one of the 10 bow. Reports say he is Sekwan. What? Number one of the 10 bows? That man is currently fighting on this battlefield? There's no mistake. Kaioten, the one who shot down General Yotana, must have been Sekwan. The captain went to fight around there, didn't he? He hasn't returned yet. Is he okay? And the Kaioten was like, wait, you said archer battle? And then the messenger goes, Tan has fallen and it appeared Jin means to take his place. So the messenger, they're telling Kaioten what's going on. And they said that the person who basically assassinated Yotana and the other dude, they finally show up on their battlefield, on the Haishin battlefield, and there was an archer battle. Kao Ten, she don't know about any of this, and so they're telling her that Ten battled him and Ten fell. So now it's Jin who's gonna fight the arrow, the Sekwan. And then Kao Ten's like, "What are you saying? Don't you remember that Mutan told us? Muten told us that Archer is an assassin sent by Riboku himself. If we let him run amok, he'll continue taking out our generals and officers and send every battlefield into disarray. If we know where he is, we need to concentrate our troop there and take him out." And then the messenger said, "We said the same thing, but the captain told us not to interfere." Carlton's like, "What? Why?" Shin said, "What?" And then the messenger go, because it's an archer duel. Tan had challenged him and Sequan accepted. He staked his life on that challenge in an effort to reach the peak. Nobody can interfere with that. And then the scene changed to Shin and his riders. So Shin, all general, they have a group of soldiers, strong soldiers surrounding them. And one of his soldiers like, Captain, we can't go any further than this. We'll be in that archer's range. And Shin's over there having flashback of the first time he's meeting the well, not the twin, the Archer brothers, and he's thinking about it, and he sees Jin steps up to the podium, and Jin starts screaming, "Saquon don't know of the Tenbo. I, Sujin, son of Sugen, elder brother of Sultan, challenge you. Just like Sultan, I too am a direct disciple of the 10 bowls, but have yet to be recognized. There is no one with more love or pride for the bowl than me." And all the Haishin unit, they're cheering, Sujin, Sultan, Sujin, Sultan. And then Zequan, he's not saying nothing. He's just staring back. And then Jin go, and this bow itself, I swear on all of them, I shall defeat you and become the new number one of the 10 bow. Huh? What? And then all the Haishin soldiers, they're kind of like in shock. Then they started cheering, Sujan, Sujan, Sujan. Amazing. Those cheers, they're even reaching other units. Shin's like, hey, that's how you ought to be. You're the High Shin's archer after all. All right, cheer even louder. And so all the High Shin unit, they're cheering. And they switch back to Kaioten. And she goes, does he even understand what's going on? A one-on-one duel in the middle of a war? Tell Shin. And then she could hear too, all the cheering. Another archer duel. Jin has challenged Sukwan. The message to Kaioten. Captain says, cheer louder, harder. This is no ordinary one-on-one. Now all the Haitian soldiers, they're cheering, Sujan, Sujan, everybody's screaming. Don't lose to them. Tenbo, Sekwan, Sujin, 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 Sujin. Even Shen is cheering, and the Zhao soldier they're telling Saquon not to lose. Now the whole battlefield is basically cheering for Jin, and it shows Bahi and all of them cheering. What are those cheers? Apparently, Jin is challenging the Tambo. Jin's in the Tambo duel. Jin is in the Tambo duel. Oh, everybody's cheering. Oh, get him, Jin! Now I'm hyped. Doom, doom, doom. And they switch back to the Kyle 10's headquarters. This every battlefield, they're all cheering. It's everyone. Kaioten, this is no ordinary one-on-one. I know this will impact the entire war, for better or for worse, but his opponent is number one of the 10 bowl, Sekwan. Sit! To challenge the peak of the archery world head on, will Jin be okay? And she kind of see Jin getting, well, she's scared that she'll hold his lifeless body. And she thinks to herself, survive Jin somehow. All the Haishin unit, they're like, he's in position. Then this next is, can you really win? He's number one. And Shen's like, it's okay. He'll win, definitely. Jen, I believe in you. So believe in yourself. And you see Jen, he started pulling an arrow from his back. And now it switched to Riboku's headquarters, where he's getting messenger. These chairs, they are for Sekwan Sama? What? They already reach us? We only just received a report that he took out Yotana. Then these chairs, did he take out Rishin? The messenger goes, no, he is in an archer door with the High Shin archer. These chairs are for that door. And so Riboko has a couple soldiers by him too. And one of the soldiers goes, what? And Riboku's not talking, he's just thinking. Haha, fool. Then Sekwan Sama will win and our moral will surge even higher than it will. Even higher than it will spurs the entire of the Zhao army forward. Oh, everybody's cheering. What's the matter, Riboku-sama? Surely you don't think Sekwan-sama is in trouble? And then finally, Riboku's punk ass speak. No, nothing of that sort. Despite his seclusion, his bow is still at the peak of the archery world. I recognize the skill of the Haishin archer, Haishin unit's archer brothers, but they are still young. Sekwan of the Tembo accept your challenge. They can't even hope to reach the height of Sekwan's bow. So Sekwan is screaming back, Sekwan of the Tembo, accept your challenge. Yeah, the scene changes back to Sekwan. And he goes, come, ready to exhaust your very life, Sujan, brother of Sultan. And all the soldiers, they're thinking, what? Sekwan Sama, his drive is completely different compared to before. Yeah, because before he wasn't shot in the face or in the ear. So Jin, he's thinking, oh, that boy's serious. It's because Tan's last arrow exceeded even Sekwan's eye. So so Jin takes an arrow, nuke it. I probably can't dodge Sekwan's arrow. I just have to take them, and before he finished me off, I have to finish him off. Tan, he got pretty far. And so it jumped back to Tan speaking while he was laying on the floor, bleeding to death. He goes, I don't get the whole thing, maybe half. But what Dad said, it fits. I think what he said. What did he say? And Tan's like, don't you remember when there is no target? What do you do? The answer is, and now it changes to both Jin and Saquon drawing the arrow. The last scene of the chapter have both of them releasing their arrow. Boom. In the chapter. No break, but it's probably a break. And that is it. We will find out when there is no target. What do you shoot? And in the chapter. Yeah, so this chapter was pretty hype because we knew that Jen was gonna come. After 10 get beat, Jen is gonna come. And 10 probably won't die. Jen will probably won't die. And Saquon will probably die. So that's probably how it's gonna go down. But we will wait for the next one. Right? No, right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys next one. Naomi, say bye bye. I said say bye bye. Bye bye. And she don't want to say bye bye to you guys, so okay, adios.